And coming up on Juice and Java, Salt City Market hosts a new event to honor local queer artists.
And from the hospital to the stage, upstate medical students bring the power of music to their patients.
And that snowy season is gonna continue. I'll have your full forecast later in the show. Juice and Java starts right now.
Good morning, I'm Kaitlin Campbell.
And I'm Siguorney Bell, filling in for Riley Underwood. Thanks for starting your morning with us.
Salt City Market in downtown Syracuse is collaborating with Front Porch Collective, a local group, to host their first queer all-year market.
Our Grace Elford is there now with the details. Grace?
Good morning, guys. I am here at the Salt City Market where Front Porch Collective is hosting their first queer all-year market. And I'm here. So if you look behind me, there's tons of vendors selling different things, leather, crochet, books, all kinds of cool items made by queer artists and ally artists in the Syracuse area. Now I'm here with the founder of Front Porch Collective, Nicole Caraquez, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about the event. So thank you for joining me. What is the purpose of this event today?
Queer All-Year Market is pretty much what you said. It's to highlight locally owned queer and ally-owned businesses and provide an accessible shopping experience for queer folks and the folks that love them.
Awesome. So can you tell me a little bit more about Front Porch Collective? What's your mission and kind of how does it connect back to this event?
Yeah. Front Porch offers professional grief support services to adults that experience loss of any kind. So that includes death grief and non-death grief. And I know it feels kind of strange for it to be connected to a queer market, but I have a history of event planning and I'm a queer business owner, and so I couldn't really attend everything that happens in June for Pride. And if I wanted something to happen in November, I had to do it myself.
And then can you tell me a little bit about the food collection that's going on today at the market?
Oh yeah, our mini food pantry is a grab what you need, leave what you can style thing right at the entrance. We have complete meals, flavor boosters, fun things like soy sauce and baked goods and junk food for people to snack on. And that's available to anybody who comes to shop with us or shop at Salt City Market today.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. And this event will run until 6 p.m. today, so feel free to come in and check out all the cool things they have to offer. Reporting for Juice and Java, I'm Grace Elford. I'm going to send it back to you guys in studio.
Thanks so much, Grace. I have to say, you looked warm. You're staying inside.
Definitely.
Unfortunately, the walk over here this morning, I was pretty cold. What about you?
It was so cold. It was so windy. And that's what really gets me every single time.
Yes. Honestly, I'm not too bad with the cold. It's the wind that gets you every time. But our Sofia DeStaso is outside. Sofia, how's it feeling out there?
Yeah, guys, I'm here outside, and as you can see behind me, it is pretty cloudy out, and that is because there is a 97% of cloud coverage happening right now, and that's going to continue all throughout the day. The temperature is around 41 degrees, so not as cold as we've been seeing throughout the week, but like you were talking about, it is still pretty chilly. I know I'm bundled up right now in my coat because it's really cold out. And into tonight, the temperature is going to stay pretty consistent in the 40s, but we are going to see some scattered showers, so I would just be mindful of that when you are going about your day tonight. And then those showers are going to continue into tomorrow as well. And we are going to be seeing some snow tomorrow. So I know not the most ideal weather with the rain and the snow. So just be mindful of that when going about your day tomorrow. And I'm going to have your full 5-day forecast later in the show. So stay tuned for that. I'll send it back to you guys inside.
Thanks, Sophia. Definitely come back in here and get warm and get out of that cold weather. Well, for over 30 years now, the New York State Fairgrounds holds the Salt City Antique Show with over 100 vendors and draped booths filled with antiques, collectibles, and vintage Christmas items.
The event will be next weekend, November 22nd from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and the 23rd from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It will be held in the Horticulture Building. Admission for adults is $8. Children 16 and under are free. Now, I think antique shopping is a best way to find unique gifts for this upcoming season, so I love that they have this coming up.
Me too. I think it's a way that you give unique pieces to people that are one of a kind, but also show that you really put thought into it, because I feel like when you go antiquing, thrifting, you're like really thinking through your purchases.
Definitely, and it's usually not that expensive too,
Exactly.
because we don't need to spend too much money this holiday season.
And maybe we'll have to go to decorate the studio for the holidays.
Wait. That's a great idea.
Let's do that. Well, one theater downtown is taking center stage. The Landmark Theater began its 2026 Centennial campaign yesterday. The fundraiser hopes to collect money for building improvements. The theater's funding goal is just under $2 million.
Now, the theater is currently undergoing $9 million renovations. The co-chair of the campaign says all the money raised will go to new seating, painting, and a new roof. A specific completion date is not yet set, but the renovation should finish up next year. Last night, Music as Healing held the Echoes of Falling Leaves concert to celebrate the Thanksgiving season. Our Olivia Rodriguez met with the musicians who are bringing the healing power of music to the community.
You'd think Friday night at the Community Folk Art Center was a talent show, with a packed house and musicians who do everything, from sing to play the saxophone. It's a night of music, but more importantly, it's a night of community.
Thanksgiving is a time of everybody, a community, being together, collaborating with one another, and that's what we do as musicians up here. All of us are collaborating on different songs, so it's really a special time to be able to kind of emphasize that impact that Thanksgiving can be.
Thanksgiving is one of the core themes of Echoes of Falling Leaves, a free concert series presented by Music as Healing, which promotes the health benefits of live music.
You know, it can help them escape, you know, the pains and suffering that they're facing at that time and just relieve that suffering, you know, just for that time.
Now, the musicians over here in the Community Black Box have been working for months to put Echoes of Falling Leaves together for the community. But there's something different about the musicians here tonight. They're your future doctors.
It's an amazing thing because we're able to kind of have, I don't want to say like a double life, but we are able to be medical students, but also have a way to express ourselves.
Med students by day, musicians by night. The students here are motivated by the transformative power of music, not just to their patients, but to themselves.
Sometimes all we're, you know, learning is medicine, and, you know, don't really get to see the people, right, as much. But now, in this setting, right, we're all just people wanting to hear good music.
Because if there's one thing that these soon-to-be doctors know to be true, it's that music can be the best medicine. For Juice and Java, I'm Olivia Rodriguez.
Thanks, Olivia. What a great story. Nothing feels better than coming inside from a cold Syracuse day and lighting a candle. And for one local businesswoman, that feeling transcends cultures. Our Isabella Galante has the story.
In snowy Syracuse, everyone can use a little bit of warmth during the holidays. And Norca Pena Udria does that one wick at a time.
When I tried, my first candle was like, oh my God, this is beautiful. Really. And in that way, it started everything. Yeah, pour all the scents.
From simple candles to elaborate bouquets, she only started her business 4 months ago after learning from TikTok videos.
Doesn't matter if you use this or this, doesn't matter. We are going to press on.
But there are more components to owning a small business than meets the eye.
It's not only, okay, I'm going to do candles, and I forget about it. I have to sell the candles. And I have to start to learn about social media. And I have to start to know about sales too.
And on top of that, doing it in a new country.
And back to Cuba wasn't like a possibility for me because I didn't feel well in Cuba anymore.
However, she still keeps her culture at the forefront of her business by putting captions in both Spanish and English.
And for me, it was like, okay, first of all, I'm in the United States. Here we speak English, you know? And yeah, I have to, and I need to improve my English. But I can't forget my community, you know, and they follow me. They're following me for United States, but Latin America too.
Allowing her spark to ignite a flame. Isabella Galante, Juice and Java.
Thanks, Isabella. And when we come back, we'll take a look into what people are eating this Thanksgiving.
Make sure you don't go anywhere.
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too pushy? Maybe it was too...
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving. I would love to go on a date. How does tonight sound?
Brandon tried to play it cool, but inside he knew a girl so smart, so responsible, she must be a keeper.
Campbell, Riley Underwood, and Sofia DeStaso. And now, your campus news leader continues.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. Thanksgiving is just around the corner and families are getting crafty with their favorite traditional dishes.
We're here with our entertainment correspondent, Kate Galante, to unpack these new trends. Hey, Kate.
Hey guys, so Thanksgiving is the second largest food holiday of the year in the U.S., where millions of Americans gather around their tables to share a meal in togetherness. But in the 2025 season, we're seeing some new trends that are reinventing some of the classic dishes we all know and love. The concept of global fusion is resurging this holiday season as families begin to incorporate more international flavors into traditional dishes. Examples include using za'atar on green beans or chipotles in sweet potatoes. Turkey has been marinated with Korean glazes, and pumpkin pie could be spiced with dulce de leche. These varying culinary elements have transformed Thanksgiving from a purely traditional American meal into a multicultural celebration of global taste, diversity, and innovation. Another new Thanksgiving food trend revolves around the word snackification, which is the reimagination of traditional dishes such as turkey, stuffing, and mashed potatoes into portable, bite-sized, shareable formats. This trend is heavily driven by a demand for more flexible Thanksgiving celebrations and portability for travel to these gatherings. For handheld dishes, we can expect to see turkey sliders and stuffing sandwiches. And for appetizers, classic dishes are transformed into smaller bites with spinach and bacon balls, baked brie in a puff pastry, or cranberry-topped goat cheese bites. This trend not only accommodates smaller kitchens and living spaces, but makes it easier for families traveling long distances to be with their families on the holiday. We can still expect to see the most popular Thanksgiving foods on the dinner table this holiday season, such as green bean casserole, sweet potato casserole, and gravy, but I'm really looking forward to seeing some cooking creativity in the upcoming weeks. So, Kaitlin and Siggy, I have to ask the golden question, what are your favorite Thanksgiving foods?
Ooh, I'm hungry, so
Then me too.
really hungry after all of that. I have to go with a classic, like you were talking about,
Yes.
mac and cheese.
Okay.
My mom makes it amazing, so that's what that's my choice.
I'm big into the snackification trend. I love a good charcuterie board. I have to say though, my favorite food is stuffing. But I also love adding like a little bit of cranberry sauce on things.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a little mix of everything.
She's different.
Okay.
She's
Yeah,
different.
I was gonna say my favorite food is cranberry sauce, but
Yes.
specifically the one in a can, which
Yes.
may be controversial, but
Okay.
No, I get that.
could literally eat it out of the can with a spoon. I've done that since I
Whoa,
was little. So
whoa.
is that a hot take? I don't know.
Yes,
I don't know.
I don't think so. I agree. I love the leftovers after Thanksgiving. That's like my
That's
That
always
is
a
the best
highlight.
part.
That is
Getting
always a
into your
highlight.
fridge
and
and
opening
seeing
a
that.
fridge, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, perfect.
PJ's the day after you're eating leftover Thanksgiving food and you're watching
Nothing
your holiday
better.
movies.
Oh my gosh, need
I
that.
can't complain.
Literally
Need that
nothing
food
better.
now. Need it now. Need it now.
Literally.
Okay. Well, one pizza shop is giving back to the community after it helped them. Our reporter Elizabeth Gottlieb has more on the shop story.
A local pizza shop has been feeding the community since 1972. But there was a time when they couldn't.
I get a phone call, and probably one of the worst nights of my life, that there's a fire, the building's on fire. I go, up, get dressed, rush down here. My wife rushes down here. We turn the corner onto Milton Ave, and it was just more than I could take.
Sam Mangiano is the owner of Bianchi's Pizza and Catering, and has been working there since his parents started the business.
It was brutal. I mean, windows smashed out, smoke pouring out. I thought there was like a little small fire. It was like completely gutted.
When the Solvay community heard the news, they stepped up.
The whole community started a GoFundMe page for Bianchi's. So they raised $25,000.
After what the community has done for Bianchi's, the pizza shop has decided to give back one slice at a time.
So this whole government shutdown happened, and then I'm like, we have to do something. I can't feed the world, but we definitely can take care of the people in Solvay. So that's what we ended up doing, giving away a pizza with one item.
Even though the government has reopened, Bianchi's will continue to give out the pizzas.
We're going to do it another week until there's no demand, until everybody's, because I'm not sure who's getting it late. I'm not 100% sure. I've never needed it. I don't know how it works. So we'll do it until there's no need.
Reporting for Juice and Java, I'm Elizabeth Gottlieb.
Thanks, Elizabeth. After the break, Allison Murray is in studio.
And we'll be talking about the Syracuse Food Pantry and how you can get involved.
Stay with us.
Did you hear about the pony with a sore throat? He was a little horse. Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why couldn't the Why was the basketball court all wet? Why? Because the players kept dribbling all over it. Where did cats go on vacation? New York.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. We're joined with Allison Murray from the Coach Mac Food Pantry at Hendricks Chapel. Allison, thanks so much for joining us. And how can students give back before they head home for the holidays?
My pleasure. Thanks for having me this morning. A lot of great ways to give back, whether it's via food drives, whether it's actually volunteering in the Coach Mac Food Pantry. There are plenty of opportunities for students to get involved. And even if they cannot find a way to do it right before they leave for the holiday season, when they come back, there's more than enough opportunity to still serve.
Definitely, and I love to hear about the opportunities. So will the food pantry be open for students that are staying on campus after break?
So there will be operational hours. It won't be the 5 days that we're normally open, but you could probably plan to see the pantry open at least 2 days for a couple of hours each week, and not only through the Thanksgiving break, but as well as winter break.
And can you kind of explain how it operates? I mean, how can students come in and grab food, or how can students donate?
Absolutely. So at least if you're a student patron that is in need of food, all you have to do is come to the Coach Mac Food Pantry during this operational hours. Then you will actually be given an access card, so we can just make sure that we can actually talk to you about what your needs are. And then from there, one of our volunteers will actually walk you through the food pantry. You'll get a bag of dry food items as well as an entire bag of produce. And so you're coming out with food that could probably last you for about a week or so, which is what we want to make sure our students have as they head into exams and head into finals.
Definitely, you kind of touched on it a little bit, but what are some of the specific food items that people can donate?
So from our dry goods food items, we have pasta, we have rice, we'll have some quick meals like ramen or Chef Boyardee meal, as well as instant oatmeal, some fruit cups. It just kind of depends on what we order, as well as to the things that are being donated. Canned vegetables, things of that nature, everything that is non-perishable. We also have personal hygiene items, because as you may see in the grocery store, that those are items that are actually quite expensive, like deodorant, soap, what else do we have? Paper towels, things of that nature. And then once again, on the produce side, we'll have, carrots, tomatoes, potatoes, as well as garlic, ginger, you kind of name it, onions. We'll have it there and stocked in our refrigerator.
That's great. And are there any items you think you guys specifically need people to donate?
I would absolutely say on the pasta and the rice side, as well as canned vegetables, those are the things that I feel our patrons like the most and ask for the most.
That's great. And why do you think it's so important that you have this food pantry on campus?
I think that just the way that our world is working right now, and that prices are just going up, and that is a real thing, as well as when we look at just making sure that we have enough food to eat, whether it's through Q's Cash, whether it's through our different meal plans, that I want to make sure that full bellies have our minds ready, or have the students' minds ready to learn. And if we can do something to impact that, then I think the Coach Mac Food Pantry is doing above and beyond what we ever thought it could do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely,
today.
my pleasure.
And when we come back, we'll have a look into the elements that you can expect at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Definitely stay with us.
Welcome to my house. Everybody's pretty tired of each other. The walls were closing in. Clearly a case of too much family, too close, 24/7. If this sounds like your house, try going someplace new. YourLifeYourVoice.org. You'll find lots of ideas to help you handle the family stresses of being confined to close quarters. YourLifeYourVoice.org. It could help you find a little more breathing room.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. I know it's been a busy week and there's been a lot of construction going on. Our Sofia DeStaso is here to tell us what we should look for. Good morning, Sofia.
Good morning, guys. So there has been a lot of construction going on in the Syracuse area. And first, East Water Street between University Avenue and Foreman Avenue is closed due to road construction on the street. Also, East Colvin Street between South State Street and Garfield Avenue is closed due to road construction as well. And the I-81 is still experiencing a lot of construction, and the right lane is closed, so I would just continue to factor those in when driving. And also, since it's been snowing, I would be cautious when driving as well, because those roads will be slippery and can get dangerous. That's all I have for the traffic updates today. I'll send it back to you guys at the wall.
Thanks so much, Sofia. Staying on the topic of traffic, the streets of New York City are about to be even busier, but not with cars, but with parade goers.
Yes, the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade is in less than 2 weeks. Our Riley Faye has all the information on this year's event. Hello, Riley.
That's right, Kaitlin and Siguorney. The Thanksgiving is less than 2 weeks away, aka the reason I get up the other 364 days of the year. But this year marks the 99th Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade with even more balloons, performers, and floats. Early last week, Macy's announced the performance lineup with 26 total performers throughout the entire 3.5-hour broadcast. These people include Gavin DeGraw, Kobe Calais, and the voices of the Huntrix from K-pop Demon Hunters. Macy's has created even more floats this year, from Buzz Lightyear and Shrek to gaming classics we all love like Mario and Pac-Man. Macy's also followed the trends of the 2025 from K-pop Demon Hunters, like I said, to Labubu and even Stranger Things with season 5 coming up right before the parade. Now, it's the parade's 99th anniversary, but the Rockettes celebrate their 100th anniversary and 68th appearance in the parade. The event will be hosted by Today Show anchors Hoda Kotb, Savannah Guthrie, and Al Roker. Now, remember, the 2.5-mile parade starts at 8:30, which they pushed it back a few years ago, and that's on NBC or Peacock. Now, if you're just like me and you cannot possibly wait the 12 whole days for the parade, don't worry, you only have to wait 11 days for the parade countdown on NBC, where viewers can get exclusive access to the behind-the-scenes action, which starts at 8 p.m. Immediately following is Saturday Night Live's Thanksgiving special, also on NBC. Now, if you still need something to get you out of bed each day, there are only 376 days until the 100th Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I'm excited.
I can tell you're
excited. Centennial anniversary, yeah.
She's like jumping up for joy right now.
I mean, we were talking about before the show. You're still looking for your Thanksgiving outfit. This is your favorite holiday, right?
It is my favorite holiday. I just think it's like such a good combination of family time, but like in the morning, the parade, it's just like an easy way to ease into the holiday.
Yes. Definitely. I'm excited to hear about the Labubu float.
Yes,
the
I'm
shred
excited. I think it's amazing that Macy's is like kind of, noticing what's really trending throughout the year.
Do you have a favorite float?
My favorite float, I really like the vegetable guy, like the Green Giant, but there's a new Serta sleep one, so I'm excited for that one.
I love
Perfect.
that.
Well, thank you so much, Riley. When we come back, one last look at your weather.
Don't go.
Dad?
Just 1 minute, okay?
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Welcome back to Juice and Java. So as you can see, I did a little Thanksgiving background, but throughout the week there is a lot of snow coming back, which is crazy before Thanksgiving. So on Sunday, we're gonna see some rain and snow, and then Monday and Tuesday, there's gonna be a lot of snow, which is why I put the snowman there. And then on Wednesday, it's gonna be back to mostly cloudy and a little bit of sun. And for my trivia today, since there is a lot of snow, on average, how many inches of snow does Syracuse get a year? Number 1, 100 inches. Number 2, 85 inches. Number 3, 210 inches. And number 4, 120 inches.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow. It feels like 2,000 inches
I know.
every single year.
It's crazy.
I have to remember this as inches and like convert it in my head to feet. I'm gonna say 2. Actually, I'll say 100 inches.
I'll be different. And I'll say 3.
Ooh,
210 inches.
I'll say 4, 120.
Okay.
Okay, it's 120. So Riley's right. Yeah.
It feels like a lot more.
I know.
Oh my gosh, definitely.
It's too cold out, I think.
It's
especially before
Guys,
Thanksgiving too. I'm like,
we started getting the snow, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
Yeah, I can't. But Labubus are making their way to the big screen. Sony Pictures has acquired screen rights and is in early development. It will be a feature film and possibly a franchise. No producer or filmmaker is attached at this stage. Labubus exploded in popularity, recently being sold in blind boxes.
These blind boxes created a heated second market when the dolls are being sold for major amounts of money. Limited edition versions are being sold in auctions, and some even have hit 6-figure prices.
They are so popular. That has been stuck in my head for forever.
Yeah. Somebody starts saying it, and I'm like, okay, now I can't get it up.
Yeah.
And everyone, all the celebrities have a Labubu. It's such a big trend.
I feel like everywhere I'm seeing them on people's bags, and I'm like, okay, where are people getting these
And they're in the parade. I just have a feeling so many of my relatives at Thanksgiving dinner are gonna be like, what the heck is a Labubu?
Yeah, it's kind of scary if you don't really understand the cuteness aspect of it. It's like
I don't
teeth
personally
smiling.
understand the
Like my
cuteness.
parents are like, what is this? I'm seeing on everyone's like bags.
The people who get it, La boo.
La boo.
I'm glad you get it, but I see the 24-karat person and I'm like, what are we doing here?
I know.
It's a little bit of a stretch.
It's just like a little plush toy.
I know.
But she's
It's
cute.
like fun, and it's like you don't know which one you're gonna get. Like it's excitement.
Thank you, Riley. Thank you, Riley.
It's giving those eras of like the fun boxes, those Easter eggs. But that's all the time we have for Juice and Java this morning.
Check us online at CitrusTV.com and follow us at CitrusTV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
I'm Kaitlin Campbell.
And I'm Siguorney Bells. Have a great morning, Syracuse.